Okay, today we're talking about a development in AI that isn't just some minor update. No, it's a legit revolution, especially for anyone in a creative field. Let's get right into it. This is Nano Banana 2. So if you're a creator, an artist, a marketer, anyone who's tried using AI for a real professional project, you know the feeling, right? You've got this amazing idea in your head, but the tools, they just haven't been able to deliver. Well, that whole story is about to change. Big time. First up, let's talk about that shared pain point. I like to call it the AI creator's headache. I mean, does any of this sound familiar? You ask for a logo and the text looks like absolute gibberish. Or you're trying to make a simple storyboard and your main character looks like a different person in every single scene. And the waiting. Ugh, the waiting. 30 seconds, a minute, maybe more, just for one image. And then, if you get something you can actually use, you have to waste even more time wrestling with some external tool to get it up to 4K. It's a broken workflow, and honestly, it's super frustrating. But what if all of that just went away? Like, completely solved? Well, that's exactly where Google's game-changing answer comes into play. Mark your calendars, because on February 25th and 26th, 2026, everything changed. Google basically dropped a bombshell on the whole industry. And I'm not talking about a small, incremental update here. No, this was a massive, fundamental shift in what we thought was even possible. So what is Nano Banana 2? Okay, the official fancy name is Gemini 3.1 Flash Image, but here's what you really need to get. It takes the jaw-dropping quality you'd expect from a top-tier pro model and smashes it together with mind-blowing speed. And we're talking the whole package: native 4K resolution, text that's actually readable, and the one thing we've all been waiting for: subject consistency. And you know, the pace of this evolution is just staggering. Think about it. The original model dropped in August 2025. Then in November, just a few months later, we get the Pro version. Better quality, sure, but kind of slow. And now, just a few more months after that, bam, Nano Banana 2 is here, giving us the best of both worlds. The Pro-level quality, but with lightning-fast speed. Okay, so this all sounds great, but how does it actually solve those headaches we talked about earlier? Well, let's get into it. We're about to see how this thing solves the impossible, tackling problems that honestly felt like they'd never be cracked. This quote really hits the nail on the head. For marketers, for storytellers, if your main character keeps changing their face in every scene, you can't build a storyboard. You can't make a comic. You can't build a consistent brand. It's been a massive, massive roadblock for using AI in any serious commercial way. Until now. And here it is. The solution. The holy grail. Subject consistency. And get this. The workflow is ridiculously simple. Step 1, you upload some reference images of your character. Step 2, you give them a unique little code, a character key. And step 3, you just prompt new scenes. That's it. Their face, their look, it stays locked in. You can do this for up to 5 characters and even 14 objects. This isn't just cool, it's a complete game changer for anyone trying to tell a story. Okay, what about that other big headache? Text. We all know the before picture, a jumbled, misspelled mess. With Nano Banana 2, perfect spelling, perfect typography. And here's the trick. It's so simple. You just put the text you want inside quotation marks in your prompt. That's it. The AI knows to render it exactly as you typed it. No more gibberish. So, consistent characters, perfect text, these are amazing features for sure. But how does this actually change how we work day to day? Let's talk about the workflow, about going from just pixels on a screen to a real production-ready asset. 0.1 seconds. Seriously, just let that sink in for a moment. That's the generation speed. This isn't a small speed increase. This is the end of waiting. The gap between having an idea and seeing it come to life, it's pretty much gone. It's 0. You can now spit out dozens of ideas in the same time it used to take to get just one. And the best part? The images are ready to go right out of the box. We're talking native 4K resolution. No more separate upscaling step, no more wasting time. You hit generate and you get an image that's ready for a billboard, a high-res print ad, whatever you need. It's a one-step process. All right, for all you developers, you tech leads, you studio heads, let's pop the hood and look at some of the practical nuts and bolts details you're probably wondering about. Okay, the big question on everyone's mind. What's this going to cost me? And honestly, the API pricing is really, really competitive. A standard 1K image is less than 7 cents. Even a huge print-quality 4K image is only around 15 cents. At these prices, it becomes a no-brainer for businesses to build this into their workflows at scale.
So you might be wondering, what about the old Nano Banana Pro? It's pretty simple, actually. For pretty much all of your day-to-day creative work, Nano Banana 2 is your new go-to. The speed is just unbeatable. The old Pro model isn't disappearing, but it's now reserved for those really specialized, super deep, complex reasoning tasks. And this is huge, especially for businesses. It's built with brand safety in mind. Every single image gets an invisible watermark using Google's Synth ID, and it carries C2PA content credentials. So what does that mean for you? It means you know exactly where the image came from. It's transparent, and that's absolutely crucial for protecting your brand and avoiding all the risks that come with deepfakes. Okay, let's wrap this up. When you put all of these pieces together, it's not just a better tool, it's a completely new creative reality. Think about it. We just saw how the biggest, most frustrating barriers in professional AI creation have basically been demolished. Consistency? Solved. Text? Solved. Speed? Solved. The tool is no longer the thing holding you back. So really, there's only one question left to ask. Now that AI is consistent, accurate, and instant, what will you create?